you go. Hello guys and welcome back to the 16th devlog of the Canadair, and in today's episode I will again show you what has changed since last time, what I've added, and some info about what's coming up. Alright, let's start with all the new things. First of all, we have landing gear doors for the front now. That's actually the last edition I made, which can also be found in the BeamNG forum. I have a thread there about this mod. Then there is the texture for the propellers, which actually also needs a new 3D model, which is probably going to become not directly next priority, but they will get an update sometimes. Then we have the scoop, the intake scoop, right here above the engine that I at some point removed. I actually don't have any idea when it was, but yeah, it's back again. Then again, in terms of textures, we have this black is just the exhaust gases and all the particles in there depositing on top here, and then those blank spots is where the exhaust comes out, so that will be obvious. Obviously be blasted free by the hot air. Then we also have a new 3D model, or new 3D models for the landing gear. Those are new. The old ones looked pretty flimsy, and those are a lot sturdier and just higher quality, with some more detail in there and a little bit more accurate to what actually is on the plane. Then we have an interior. And most importantly, I think you already saw the interior. I think so. I don't know. The last devlog was like 5 months ago. Yeah, 5 months. That's quite a long time ago. But yeah, we have an airspeed indicator that actually works. You can see the speed and knots right down there. You can see it matches up pretty well. I can also now show you the landing gear doors in the front. There you go. You can see we are a lot faster now with this change. There is quite a difficult balance to hit between basically the acceleration of your plane is always too high. Also the acceleration is always too fast, but at the same time you don't get the top speed you want. So you have to know what do you want. We are getting to cruise speed, which is like 290 kilometers, or like 160 knots, I think, or somewhere 150, 160. We're getting to that pretty easily. Like, you can stay there as well. But as you saw in the beginning, it takes off quite quickly, a little bit. Well, not just a little bit. It's too quick, too fast, and the acceleration. Another change is that I have, you might already seen it, that I've separated the left and right wing. Now they can break off individually without leaving a huge mess of distorted meshes. And for that reason we also have separate objects for, or parts for, the flight control surfaces. And yeah, I'm gonna try and show you something like that by just crashing it somewhere. There you go. See, one of the rings ripped off and is now flying around here. See, that's one of the problems that I have. It's that, and now it's up in flames. One of the problems that I have is, since you need to have such a low drag coefficient on all your parts. Yeah, for example on the wing, it's like it's like 2% of the standard to even get to a higher speed without massively increasing the power of the engines, which would then in return make the acceleration even faster, even more unrealistically fast. Yeah, that's a problem that I think, well, is pretty hard to solve, if not impossible. But yeah, I'm almost looking to improve how it works. Probably with the wing, since most of these collision triangles are actually not in the direction of flight, so angled in the direction of flight. I think I can actually get away with a little bit more on the wings and probably on the flaps, because those actually are meant to create some drag, or will create some drag. And then on the fuselage, it's, by the way, on the fuselage it's 1%, and on the control surface I think it's also 1%. So otherwise we wouldn't get anywhere near those speeds that we just got to. So yeah, so no, and also it's now easy to rip off those parts as well. So for the future, I am planning to now actually release this in somewhat of a near future. I can't make promises, obviously, but when I've sorted a few things out, for example, I want to add lights to the plane. I want to have a little bit more detail in the interior, especially in the cockpit. So probably altimeter and virtual horizon, and then a little bit with the flight dynamics to get that a little bit closer to what it should be. I'm planning also on changing things about the gear mechanism, so the J-beam of the gear, so it can, of the main gear, so it can get closer to the inside. Now you can see it stops right there. Actually the wheel would go all the way and seat flush to the surface of the fuselage here. So yeah, that's quite a long way still to go, as you can see. Obviously, as I said, there is a forum thread about this, and I'm going to link it in the description. There you can see all the goals that I've made, and yeah, what I'm working on right now, how the progression is. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you don't want to miss any future videos, and I see you guys again in the next video.